Good Sunday morning. We're going to just do a brief weather round for Oklahoma for this weekend to next weekend, and just give you a upfront disclaimer. It will be hot for at least, or warmer than average for at least the work week into Saturday, and then we may possibly see some changes on Sunday, but there's a little uncertainty about that at this time as far as I'm concerned. But let's go ahead and get into this and we will look. So here are your currents right now. We have a very weak stalled out frontal boundary here across northern Oklahoma that's not going to do much of anything. It's actually a little bit warmer behind the front than it is in front of it. Wind shift line. So that's what we have here. We have our tropical storm down here that will have no effect on our weather directly at all. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. Yeah, so mainly 60s here, clear skies, and that is the plan for today, tomorrow, all the way into at least next Saturday. So temperatures are going to hang in the 80s, maybe the lower 90s for southern Oklahoma. Clear and zero precipitation chances. So I want to go ahead and look at some things here. The changes that are possible would come on Sunday of next week, and they could be significant changes or not much at all. There's a difference in the model data, and the model I like to go to more than any of them would be the European model, and it is the one that is not a fan of the party of cold air. So let's see what we got going on here. So this would be your upper level pattern for Sunday, and each model tries to develop a cutoff low out here in the southwestern part of the United States, but then each model, and I say that each model, the GFS, the European, and I'm going to throw the Canadian in here just for comparison, is they're handling it a little bit differently, and how they handle it makes a big difference in what's going to happen. So let's move to GFS, and this is for Sunday. So it has it in a different position, much stronger than the European, and then the Canadian model has it faster and stronger moving through Sunday. So when you have differences like this between the three models, I tend to try to gravitate towards the European model. So let's go ahead and use the European model for now, and we'll look. Your temperature difference is going to be right here, and then you'll have a little bit of a cooler area here. So we always start at the upper levels, and then we will go down to what's going on here. So this is for next week, and we have that weak frontal boundary here. Not going to do much. A little cooler on Tuesday. Then you have this trough here, so nice cool temperatures for the northeast. Then your heat builds back in on Friday into Saturday. And then the European has a weak front, tries to push through here on Sunday, and then right back into the heat for the week after this. So where the differences are, and like I said, I'd rather err on the side of the European than the GFS, but you'll be hearing a lot of people talking about a bunch of cold air coming in after Sunday, and if this is correct, then maybe, but I tend not to buy into this, especially when you go past about 6 or 7 days out. So here's your Sunday map, and then the GFS has a really nice cold front pushing in on Monday into Tuesday of not this week, the week after this. And then look at that. So that would be late next week. Now I am not buying this right now. It's done this a few times, and yeah, we'll see. It's possible. I'm not buying into that. And the Canadian. We'll look at that just for comparison. I don't normally like to use it for much. So the Canadian here brings in a decent front for the week after this one. So by and by the way, precipitation with any of these scenarios is very slim to none. Enough maybe to knock the dust down for some areas. But I'm going to default back to the European, and we will go with that for now. So absolutely, European is the party pooper, GFS, which is not reliable in my opinion. Past 5 or 6 days out has the second half of October moving into fall. So we will see. So as of now through Saturday, warm and clear, and really it hasn't been terrible. It's above average for sure. Our temperatures are running 6, 7, 8 degrees above average, but I mean 80, 82, 83, 84, 85 with a little bit of a breeze, and with a lower sun angle, it doesn't quite feel as bad as it would in the summertime. But anyway, we'll go ahead and look at this again. If there's going to be any significant changes, they're going to show up, probably around Tuesday or Wednesday, as far as these models getting themselves in alignment. But I'm going to just err on the side of GFS being a little aggressive on the cold air for now. But hey, it's possible. We'll see. Sometimes it'll throw something out there and it'll stick. So hopefully it's correct. I'm not going to root against it for sure. Thanks for following, and I will update a few times a week. I appreciate it.